he's got 15 yards here. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Ravens have taken the lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. To throw again is Jackson. And they're going to get the two-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get them to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Garrett White on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. The drive will start with Connor. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It was Matt Judon that time who worked his way in to blow that play up. Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look. He's got a man complete. The 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 81 yards. And the Steelers are within a two-point conversion of tying this game. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation. Returning it, Justice Hill. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So with a missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard
James Washington making his way back out towards the huddle. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far, he's north of 100 yards receiving. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Roethlisberger. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The toss right. This is Ingram. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They pass up the 3, fake it, it doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Incomplete. Marcus Peters on the coverage.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Second and goal.
On second and goal. Jackson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Now Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And that will come the offense as they take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. It's a gain of 35. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. A 2nd and 10 on a chilly, snowy December day. And I must say, I'm loving it. Kind of putting me in the holiday spirit. Charles hates it. And he's giving me the evil eye, folks. He's going deep for... Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10.
Raven. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Ingram. And the Ravens are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And goal at the Steelers.
2nd down and goal. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
The Ravens will line.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
So they go with a pass there on the 2.